Hi,
Click
Micah.
all the but click all the buttons and make me appear.
You're here. How are you?
I'm
You're
here.
here. You're here. But I saw a new website.
Isn't it slick?
I saw that it's live.
Isn't it slick?
I love it. How are you feeling? That's huge.
I know. I After a shit day yesterday, it was nice to end the day with a
Yeah.
meeting with Chelsea.
Yeah.
And be like, and Charles was like, "Oh, you're smiling now." It's like,
It looks
yes.
so good.
Yeah,
And it captures you and Charles very well too.
yeah, it really does.
Um,
So
Megan, have you seen Micah's new website? It launched. It's really good. You definitely need to see it. Both of
it's
you,
in the like soft launch period right
yeah.
now, but like, yes.
Um, Tori's
But
here
did you?
too. Tori's muted, but I will say for the two of you, this is time number 5 to be with both of you this week. I'm feeling real good about this.
Jessica, we've had a lot of time together this week.
I know. Well,
I kind of,
when you
I
said that
had,
yesterday, I was like, you know what?
Is there a bingo
Micah
card?
had their one-on-one this week too, and I was like, I've been with both y'all.
There got
I'm
to be a
not,
bingo card.
I'm not complaining about it.
No, me
No,
neither.
I
Not at
was super
all.
excited to see that you were on the board, Jessica.
Well,
Oh
yeah,
my God, that's so good.
because when Susie,
Micah,
doesn't it
I
look
love
great?
this.
Micah is sharing. Micah launched her new website this morning. Soft launched her new website this morning,
Well,
and
congrats.
it looks
Thanks.
really good.
Doesn't it
Awesome.
look good, Megan?
It looks so good.
It looks fantastic.
Yeah,
She did such a good job.
yeah.
Yeah. The other thing for the two of you, Tori's here too, but she is muted right now. Link that sucker is what Tori says. Um, all three of you might know, and this is not related to the collective, but Megan and Kathleen for sure know Chris Adams. And I got an email from her yesterday that her mom had a stroke. And so I want to and is not doing well at all. So I wanted to make you both aware, if you didn't already know all that's going.
I think her mom might have passed away.
Did she find, okay.
I think so.
Chris said she was running down there and was very,
Marie, Marie got a message from
okay,
her that,
okay.
yeah. So,
When I got the
um,
note, it sounded like she knew that was
it,
coming. She said
yeah,
it was a pretty rough.
yeah.
So just
Mm,
know that both of you. Because
yeah.
Chris and Kathleen just met recently too.
Yes.
They're gonna work together. I love it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hello.
Hello.
I'm gonna be completely transparent that I'm a hot mess today. It has been a long week. Mike is a hot mess today too.
Me
Megan's
too.
there. We're all here. Okay. I am gonna show up as best as I can for you, but there has been a lot of tears in the past 24 hours. So we will see
Your
if I can
next
make it through
shirt.
this.
Your next shirt. Hot Mess
Ah,
Express.
that hot
That's all
mess
I'm saying.
Yes.
express. Oh, we'll see how I do. Um, this month though has been about saying the damn thing, which can get a lot of us in trouble.
Yeah, I
We
did
did
yesterday.
did yesterday. Oh, honey. Okay, we're gonna round robin this. And Tori, just raise your hand or something if you want to be a part of the round robins. I don't know if you're working or doubling up or whatever you're doing. You let us know if when you can
She
join.
says she's listening and blow drying her hair.
Oh, I love it. Okay, I'll let you blow dry. It's Friday, you know. Um, so this month was Say the Damn Thing. And I just want a real quick reaction, brief statement of how that actually landed in each of your worlds this month. Because I know it was like perfectly aligned to my world and what I needed to do. And so I don't know if that was just the energy. I'm seeing a lot of shaking heads. Megan, landed, aligned.
Well, I think I told you,
Yeah.
like, I read the email and I was like, did she just call me out? Like, I feel like like she totally, I feel so seen and like, did Jessica write this just for me?
I did,
Yeah.
Megan.
So,
Stop reading our mail, Jessica.
Uh-huh.
mhm,
I'm your
mhm.
little bird. Y'all just didn't know it. I'm listening in on all of you.
That's funny. Yep.
Kathleen,
I mean, honestly, for me, I have been, this is my taking a step back month.
Yeah,
And so I think my version of saying the damn thing is saying no. I have rejected a couple potential clients that were bad fit.
awesome.
And I'm like, yeah, actually, this is a time when I could use the money, but also this is a time when I'm trying to find the right clients and the right scale and the right everything. And they were wrong.
Yeah.
So my version has been kind of like, oh, I don't think I'm the right resource for you.
Yeah. I love that though, because
Yeah.
saying the thing, a lot of times no is the thing we all want to say and we don't know how to say it. I mean,
Yeah.
I struggle with saying no a lot.
Yeah.
Um, and so no, that's a very real and very good insight. And I love that you did that this month.
Yeah.
Can you
Me
send some of that
too.
no over here for me, please?
Yeah. Sure.
Micah, your month has been fun. I know.
I said the damn thing yesterday, and it made the hot mess more messy. But at least I said it. That's
You
all I'm
said
saying.
it.
Like,
And you knew it was going to be messy when you said it.
yes,
Yeah. But you needed to say it.
I did. I asked for clarity and then was
Yeah.
told that clarity wasn't something we do.
Yeah.
So, like,
Well, that's good data. As Suzanne would tell you, that's good data, Micah.
yeah. So I'm living in a spaghetti thrown against the wall environment.
Yeah.
And I got told maybe that's not right for me.
Is
So,
that right for you, Micah?
heck, we all know no.
Well, I know. So you got told it. You
But
already know that. You
yeah,
know
I
that.
know, but I can't jump shit yet.
But you have a
So,
beautiful new website that's going to help us jump ship sooner than when we didn't
I
have a
know.
beautiful to branded
I know. I'm
website.
super excited about it.
Tori says that she might have avoided saying the thing more than she actually said it this month. I do that too. This month, in my work life, I said the thing a lot. In my home life, I have kept my mouth shut more than probably I would like to. But that's what we do sometimes, right? I won't say it's balance because I saw Megan post about balance on LinkedIn and it was a very good post. And it's alignment, not balance, y'all. Um, okay, so this month, whether you were in the portal or not, I'm going to tell you what we talked about. Most of you all were at happy hour, which is great. I love that. Um, if anyone, I will say the other thing, if anyone feels so inclined to reach out and just check in and say hi to Caroline, um, her world's just heavy right now. She would appreciate that too, I'm sure. Um, this month, week one was all about getting clear on our values and the real ones that we live by, not the ones that we like to say we claim and don't align with a lot. We spent a lot of time identifying maybe where we're performing more than where we're being real to ourselves and what we want and what we need. We all do that. What's really interesting is I'm watching my 8-year-old like melt under this performance, which, I think it is just put in us early to perform, right? To perform and belong. And so knowing when and where we're doing that is really important so that we can stop doing that and save our energy, because when we're doing that we're just wasting energy and putting it towards things that aren't actually getting us closer to where we want to be or who we want to be. We practice and are still practicing this idea of bold truth with kind delivery. We can say the thing and still be kind about it. And a lot of times saying the thing and, in your case, Kathleen, saying no is the kind thing because it's going to be better for everyone at the end of the day, right? They need a partner who wants to work with them. You know, Micah, when you say no to things, it's giving you more space and time to build the business that's going to get you out of the spaghetti throwing mess that we're in, right? So bold truth, kind delivery. Megan's working on a big one of those for next week. Bold truth, kind deliveries. And then this idea of leading from the center, meaning we don't always have to lead out in front of people. And a lot of times I feel like as leaders, as business owners, we feel like we have to be 3 steps ahead of everyone. And a lot of times our messiness, when we're in it with the people that we're trying to lead, actually validates and resonates and gets more movement than us performing that we have everything together. So leading from the middle instead of trying to be out ahead all the time. And we don't do this in the big moments and the big decisions, which it sounds like all of us have those big moments and big decisions kind of going on right now. We practice it every day so that it doesn't feel so hard in those big moments and big decisions. We practice sharing our truth and saying the damn thing in the small moments so that our brain doesn't get scared of doing it in those bigger moments. Okay, so this is where I'm just going to open it up and we're going to talk, and you guys can derail as you need to. We do have a lot going on in this space. I get that. I'm there with you. So knowing that we're working on these skills of confidence and authenticity when we're stepping into and owning our voice, where are you still translating yourself? Or maybe translating is not the right word. Softening or overqualifying. Where are you doing that? And what do you think it's actually costing you when you're doing that? This is a different way of thinking about it. Not why are you doing it? We all know why we're doing it. What is it costing us to keep softening or to keep overqualifying the things we actually want to say and know are true? And I know that's a big question.
What are you, my therapist?
I am.
Uh,
I told you. I'm in a weird space this morning.
No, because honestly, the first thing that came to mind was family related,
Uh-huh.
and I'm just like, I at this stage, I honestly don't know what it's costing me to overqualify in that field because I feel like what I'm doing there is a tap dance of avoidance anyway.
Yeah,
And I'm just like, well, it's costing me less than it used to.
which is good.
Yeah.
It's good.
So this has been a coping mechanism,
Yeah.
but I'm also like, I don't actually know what I want more than
Mm,
because the thing is like I've really discovered over the past decade like the difference between what I want and what the other people in my family want.
yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, I need to stop banging my head against that wall.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
at the same time, it can still be really hurtful.
Mm,
And so I'm just
absolutely.
like, so now what do I do? And so I don't know. And so like there's that. And then like with business, it's sort of similar. Like, because I guess those are all ingrained habits. What? I'm the same
It's
person?
almost like we're a whole person and we bring
I
ourselves everywhere. I
I
know.
don't believe that.
Yeah.
So like yeah, exactly. So it's just I feel like I'm in sort of and this is something that we've discussed via text via my answers and your responses on in the hub is that idea of I have to present in a certain way in order to be acceptable, in order to be marketable, in order to be, I don't know, whatever else I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
And so there is a whole like unpicking of that.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of head nods there. We all do that.
Yeah.
And I
Well, I
think
mean,
and I
of
think
course.
as business owners, there
Yeah.
is this I will only speak for myself, although I know it's true to others here, is there is this dance we do on how much of us do we reveal in the business.
Yeah.
And it is, you know, in some ways it is risky to be vulnerable in the business, knowing that it might help your business, but it will overflow into personal and vice versa. And so it is a dance of trying to figure out how much does everyone get of me? How much does everyone get of me? And what do certain people get that other people don't get? Like, what are my layers in that tier of who has access to my story?
And it's not something that I can put in my business offering of like, hey, if you're in tier A, you
I
get
know,
to know my cat's
I
names.
know,
And if
I
you're in tier B,
know.
you get to know my problems with my mom. And
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah. No, it's true. It's true. Um, yeah, it's tricky. There's a lot of head nods here. It's
yeah.
This is something like I've struggled with this for when I first stepped into the role I have now. I did not share anything like I was very like it was all locked in a box. Like I showed up here in this square and nobody really knew. And then one day somebody made a comment about like like I just like it's like you just don't get it with the kids running around and this and this and this and this. And somebody else on my team was like, um, do you know who you're talking to? Like her husband just had a stroke. She has three small kids. Her house is insane. Like we're and that was the moment that I was like, shit, I need to share more. Like I don't need to share the whole damn story, but like the moment I started sharing little pieces, connection started changing and but figuring out like how much of the mess do they really need to see? Like, how much of the mess am I comfortable sharing? Like, the picture I posted on LinkedIn this morning, that is way outside my comfort. Like, there's a
I
lot visible in that picture.
I loved it because I was like, I have never seen that version
That
of
version.
your office, and I was like,
Mhm.
oh, I love this so much.
And I
Because
even
I
left
always get this version right
the
here.
chicken. There's a picture of a chicken doing yoga that Alex gave me for Christmas, and I'm like, it's fine. It's there. Like that's me, right? That is my dad. Like that's
I loved
but
it.
like I don't tend to like nobody sees that side. Um, and living outside of that box it's uncomfortable, but I'm getting more comfortable with it. But there's still like there are layers that I'm not like Kathleen, like the level A, level B, level C, like nobody's getting to that level C. Like that there's like
That's yours.
big stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's yours.
Um, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
Well, and
yeah.
I've been thinking about that recently of I used to have a very strong boundary of, oh, I don't work with friends. I don't want to screw up that relationship. I don't want that to be intertwined. I don't work with friends. And then I started making a couple friends at work and I'm like, well, okay, then I have a couple friends that know both sides, but that's because we worked together and that's fine. And now that I'm in this space, it's very much like, well, in some cases, I don't want to be friends with some of the people that I do business with, and that's fine. And in some cases, I really do.
yeah,
And so, where do you walk that line of like, hey, now I'm friends with people that I do business with, and I don't want to screw up that relationship, but also I like having friends. Uh, but it is that different thing of like I forget sometimes that yeah, you can put on different hats and that's okay.
yeah. And I have to remind myself a lot. We are all human first. We are all human
Yeah.
first. You know what? You want friends? You want friends with client, or you want to be friends with some of your clients? They want to be friends with you too. Like that's not it's we are human first, and the work is the stuff we have to navigate and align to our humanity. Whereas we've been really conditioned to believe that our humanity has to be aligned to our work. Um,
Yeah.
and that's a big shift. Work needs to fit around your kids and your family and your childhood traumas. work needs to fit around all of that, not the other way around. Because we all work a lot better when our whole selves can show up and when we're not wasting energy compartmentalizing. Because it costs a lot of energy to mask.
Actually, going back to your original question,
Yeah.
because of this, I have an answer for that. What does
Yeah.
it cost? And honestly, what it costs me is composure.
Yeah.
It costs me like explosions.
Yeah.
It costs me because I'm thinking back to I told this group the whole "we want guns at work"
Oh yeah.
client. Yeah,
Oh
and
yeah.
so and so what that cost me in that moment was this sort of jump to really trying to scrabble back from that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Um, because I think if I had been more myself up to that point,
Yeah.
we would have had more conversations
Mm.
about reasonableness and what's happening and why
Ooh.
he wants his stuff to be like this. And we could have had a lot more. I mean, and it's not that we didn't have a reasonable conversation, but I was coming from more of a place
Yeah.
of what the fuck, my guy,
Right.
that I was
It, be,
trying to,
it became
scale back from.
it became more of a shock
Yeah,
because it had been so much in one lane.
yeah,
And then when we're shocked like that, it's really easy for us to get off kilter. And when we're off kilter, it's really easy for us to drop filters.
yeah. And that is definitely a pattern with
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a really good insight. That's good.
Mhm. I
Um,
recently had this come up in a conversation with my ex because we still go to therapy together for co-parenting reasons, and the therapist helped with this transition, but he does not detach well and does not, he is never like we're divorced and I've processed and moved on. He's moved on, but he never processed. So he holds sentimental value of memories. And when it was going to be our wedding anniversary, he sent a reference to that in an email about something else. He was recently in Puerto Rico where we got married, and he like walked out of his way to go take a picture of the place and send it to me. And so typically like I, right, I get these things and I store them and it pisses me off and I'm like, I'm past that. And
right.
he does it in a way where it's embedded in another like thread. So like I can't just delete, I have to respond to the other thing. And so
Oh,
normally I just wouldn't say anything, like I just would
yeah.
but the therapist was like, no, you need to tell him, like, that's a boundary. You need to tell him to stop. And so I did. And what I realized is like that it was costing me that, like, every time he does it, I'm like,
Yeah.
get over it, dude. We're not married
Yeah.
anymore. And
Right.
like, he
Right.
would go back and relive memory, like, because he was like, it was a magical day and I wouldn't have changed anything. And, and I'm like, you have a girlfriend of 3 years. Like,
Oh my gosh.
how does she feel about these
Oh my
messages?
gosh.
But I just said if like you can go relive those memories all you want. I'm done. I'm not
Yeah.
there anymore. And I'm not gonna do this with you. But I realized like getting that out and him saying, okay, I respect that and I won't do it anymore. Like there was this piece of like, oh my God, I don't have to hold that
Yeah.
anymore. I don't have to hold on to it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and why was I not telling him to stop before? Because I didn't want to hurt his feelings. Like I look, it's
Because
so because I don't like to ruffle feathers. Like I would wait.
because you knew
I
he
would
needed to process. And
I would wait until like I
oh,
boiled over and then it would like all come out and like I'm like, oh, this is actually way better that I just had this
yeah.
calm, like, can you stop doing that? It really bothers me.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh
It
my
feels like
gosh.
Um,
keeping the peace, though. It feels like when we're doing stuff like that, it feels like, oh, well, you know what? It'll be better for everyone, including me, if I
mhm,
don't like cause this problem. But
mhm,
you're not the one causing the problem.
That's right.
right.
And the kind thing is to say we all need to stop wasting our energy in this way because it's not doing
Mhm,
anyone any good.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Tori, I see your thing. Your thing. You can come off mute too if you still can. the struggle is trying to know how frequently you say the damn thing before you just stop saying it because nothing changes. And
Yeah.
I totally feel that for you. And what a couple things you can give context around it, but also what is it costing you to have to keep doing that? And what is it costing you? Like,
Yeah, I
what
think
is it costing you to not move on once you say the damn thing?
it's just my absolute energy and sanity.
Yeah.
Like, and the hyper focus context for I don't know who else is on the call, everybody else. Um,
We're all
my
here.
coworker sucks. Uh, and by that I mean like the work is just not done. And it's with a coworker in the department, and there is just I have to consistently ask if other people are doing their job. And I say the damn thing, I say the damn thing, I say the damn thing. And then a few months later, I have to say the damn thing again. Or the next time a deliverable is missed again, I have to say it again. And it's like I have removed myself as much as I can from the equation, in the sense of like, it is not my job to do this stuff. So I'm not doing the work. But if the work isn't getting done, it like deeply affects the quality of my event, which is my job.
Yeah.
So there are some things that it's like, okay, I can let go. And like, it sucks that this wasn't added to it. It sucks that like this didn't enhance the event. But when it comes to printed materials or like legitimate things that need to be accomplished for participants to have, that's where it's like the struggle is that is where I would say it lives. Is just this back and forth of how much more time am I going to spend getting other people to do their job when it is like a 10-person department.
Yeah.
And they have like 6 to 9 to 12 months of advance notice that I would like these things to happen. So I think that's my biggest struggle as far as like what it's costing me is just kind of what I implied. Is it's just driving me crazy.
Yeah.
It's just making me an absolute insane person. When I can't, like with my coworker, that's ultimately up to my boss, who I don't think agrees with my assessment. um, and then like as far as the department, like that's so far out of my wheelhouse. But if they don't do it, my event suffers, and that is my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
So it's I I don't know, but the cost is definitely like I'm a hamster in a wheel. I'm just gonna die eventually if I keep going on this wheel. Like this poor hamster is going to fall off the wheel and die.
Well, let's not have that happen, Tori.
No.
We don't want dead hamsters around here. There's a lot of childhood trauma around that. Dead hamster. What this might be me pushing too much. If you could say exactly what you wanted to say to Ashley, to your boss,
Yeah.
about this situation, what would that be?
And you might switch to my apologies. I told you guys I was running all over the place today.
You're good.
Yeah, I think I would be like, Ashley, you can't tell me you can't see it. You can't tell me that this is okay. I have data. Like, you can't just look at the data and say it's wrong. In addition, the marketing department does not need more than a year's notice for a fucking flyer. Give me a break. Like,
I'm laughing because it's true. I'm laughing
yeah,
because
like
I feel this with you.
Or a program or whatever,
Yeah.
especially because it's the same thing. So it's like we have the same types of events. They would only need to create like 4 files and then edit them.
Yeah.
They're not reinventing the wheel. And so like I think that's what I would say is like I'd be like, Ashley, give me a fucking break. but there's also only so much she can do too. So it's also this like systemic problem. It's like, and I'm not comparing it in the sense of saying it's an equivalent problem, but to compare it to something we all know, it's like complaining to a city commissioner about POTUS being a piece of shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's kind of how I feel sometimes. There's the immediate thing that she could affect, which is my coworker, but there's the one and the other one, which is it's like complaining to her about it does not make the system better.
Yeah.
And there's only so much she can do to make it better. And I know that one would argue, well, if you talk to your city commissioner, eventually, like change starts small, and that's advocacy, and take off your bra in the 70s. Like I get that, but in practice, it becomes me spinning my wheels every 6 months to say the same damn shit to grown-ass adults.
Yeah. Yeah. And that is an energy drain.
Mm-hmm. And I spend a lot of my time thinking about it, which is the part that bothers me the most, is like it takes up so much of my capacity outside of where it should live.
So my question, and this isn't going to be something we like hearing, but I do this a lot with my kids. Sorry. And I'm just going to pretend she's a kid in this scenario. What would happen if you changed your expectations? So instead of you expecting that she's going to listen and adapt, you just know going in that this stuff's not going to get done. So what can you do to set yourself up for success without the expectations of her? And I'm not saying you have to solve this right now, but she's not going to change. You've said it. You've said it a ton of times now. I've been there when you've talked to Ashley about it. Like, knowing that it's not going to change, what would you do differently to protect your energy?
Yeah, I think with the team person, that is less of a, those are things I can kind of detach because there's no like deliverable associated with it. It's just more like what I feel should happen.
Yeah.
So I think that that's actually been a little easier because as far as what you're asking, I just literally don't expect her to be helpful anymore.
Yeah.
And that's what I can say to Ashley too, is like Chloe doesn't exist in my world because I've received no evidence that she's going to be helpful in the last 2.5 years. So she doesn't really exist. Like, and I'll say some version of that. So like that one's kind of easier, but it's more, I worry the only way that I'm going to get deliverables is like either consistently sending follow-up emails or to do the work myself. And I am very I'm very adverse to doing the work myself because it's been made pretty clear that they only want my skills when it's helpful to them.
Yeah.
And like there are rules about how I can share why I'm a good marketing and communicating, like why I'm good at marketing and comms and design. And like if they're gonna put rules around why I'm good at what I do and how I can share that, then they don't get what I'm good at.
Yeah.
Period. So it's like that struggle of, because I'm refusing to do the work because I shouldn't have to, or like I'd be happy to do it if you let me like talk about the fact that I did it, right?
Yeah.
But because that I'm very passionate about that not happening, I don't know the alternative. Like I guess the alternative is just not to do it, but then my event doesn't have a program, and then people don't have agendas and they don't know where they're going because they don't have signage. Like it's a detriment to my job and will have a potential negative like outcome of how my job is done if these things do not get done. I don't know, maybe I do just do the job for it. Maybe I do just do their job.
I wonder, and then we're going to jump to Mike because I want to make sure everyone gets time to share a little today too. But I wonder if you could, and I don't know how this plays out, so you might just have to play with it in your head. I wonder if you could pitch to your boss, can we run a pilot program where I do the marketing for my event for this one event, and then we have data to compare what happens when we actually get the marketing and materials versus when we don't.
Mm-hmm.
So then it becomes a data play. It doesn't become a look who's not doing their job. It's a, if we do marketing the way that I think we can get more butts in seats, can we get the data on that so that we can change the system to where it works better for all of us?
Mm-hmm.
It might just be a different, I don't know how you pitch that, but it might be a different way to go around it to where it's no longer people feeling like they're defending themselves or people feeling like they have to stay in lanes, and it becomes strictly a, we want successful events because that's how we're funded. So here's data that says when we do XYZ, we're more successful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good idea. And then like finding data pieces that would,
Yeah.
like figuring out which ones to track ahead of time so
Yeah.
that it does give me like a path.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Micah,
I don't even know.
anything to add?
Like,
yeah.
what's the question?
Well, it was when you're hedging or overqualifying or softening what you want to say, when you're not saying the damn thing, what is it costing you?
Everything.
And you just said the damn thing, so
Yeah. I think for me, it's costing my sanity and my energy.
that's a common theme here.
But also my success. Because I've been the person that takes all the stuff for a lot of my life.
Yeah.
And after my divorce, I was like, I'm done with that shit. Like, I'm not gonna be I'm sorry for, oh, it could be better, let me fix it for you, like that person. And that's what I find myself doing all the time at work is like walking on eggshells and fixing things that somebody else broke and oh, I'm sorry that I had an idea. And all of that kind of thing. And so it just puts me in a weird energy. And so for me it just I can't be successful in that environment. But I also can't jump ship yet because I have to pay bills. So like
And
I'm
we're
in
building
this
a plan.
weird
I know.
I'm in this weird place where I'm like my passion and my energy are here. I literally have two computers, by the way, are here. And this is the thing that is sucking up all my energy.
Yeah.
And so like that misalignment, that dissonance is making me exhausted.
Yeah. Yeah. As it would anyone.
Yeah.
You're compartmentalizing two different things right now.
Yeah.
And your energy is going to the one you don't want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna start with you and we're gonna go backwards this time. And we're gonna have short-ish answers. Ish.
Okay.
Megan told me I can use ish as an answer to all things now. Short-ish answers. What is the should that is currently running the show for you right now? Meaning, I have a couple shoulds running my show right now. But one of the shoulds is I should put my kid's success before mine, right? True or not, that is the should that is making my decisions for me right now and is sucking my energy. So what are the shoulds that are keeping you in the lane you're in instead of moving you to where you want to be?
I should say because it pays the bills.
Tori? Okay. Yeah,
Can you hear me?
yes.
I should stay in my lane.
Mm. Okay. Megan. I liked that look. Thank you.
Um, I should be really mindful of disrupting everything.
Yeah. Kathleen.
I should have all the answers now and also all the future answers.
I I feel so trapped under the weight of everything everyone just said. Like I'm like gonna hyperventilate here in a second. We should all be psychic, all-knowing, all-powerful beings
Yes.
who can control all of our futures.
Yes. Oh, I'm so glad you
Yeah,
put that so
I
succinctly
just
because that is exactly correct.
I just
And not only should I have all the answers, but I should be able to do it all perfectly the first time, without practice and without prior
Preach.
knowledge.
I am 100% turning this into a post later because
Yeah.
Have
And
you
um
don't
seen those
forget,
memes where it's like they repeat after me, like,
uh-huh.
if it doesn't work on the first
Oh
time,
yeah, yeah,
I will
yeah.
try again. And they're like, I will crumble into a pile of goo. Like, yes, yes.
The
Oh.
old successories poster, if at first don't succeed, maybe success isn't your style. So,
I love your glasses. I'm glad to
thank
see your
you.
face. Oh my goodness. Megan needs those for
Thanks.
IAW.
My um my allergies have chosen violence. So I
If you were an all-knowing, all-controlling being, you wouldn't have allergies. So add that to
yeah,
your should list.
yeah, I should. I think we missed too is that we should also do this for everyone else in our lives because
Ooh.
we are women.
Yeah.
So everyone else's like things are also our things.
Yes. Okay, so now that we're in this really crummy power, if you, we're just going to reverse this again. So Kathleen, you're first. Yay. If you were leading from your full, unedited self, what would you do differently starting today? If that should was no longer a should, what would you do differently?
I,
I'm sorry, Megan.
I would say, I mean, honestly, I would say I'd be more. See, I would say like I would be more silly in a lot of my business stuff, which feels like very like antithetical to HR.
But I love that.
Yeah, because I think about like the different parts of my life and when I'm most happy and when I'm doing things better and all this stuff.
I,
And it's I don't know. People don't work with me because they can get HR from anywhere.
they work with
People
you
work with
because you're you.
Yeah, and when I'm most me, there's part of that is ridiculousness. And honestly, that matches because people are ridiculous, so why not? But also
Ooh.
that's very antithetical to how I sort of approach
Oh, but
like
there's such a
everything.
good business branding in what you just
Yeah.
said. And
Yeah.
also, I told Megan that I'm trying to get you to Verve, which all the ladies on this call are all going to be at Verve. And I told Megan the conflict you had, and Megan and I just adore it so much. So if you want to share this little piece of you with the rest of
Okay.
us, everyone on this call would appreciate this.
And actually, I don't think it'll be a conflict because that's at the beginning of the month and Verve's at the end of the month. And so the
I'll
conflict
send
now
you a
is
link to book. We're good.
great. Okay, so now it's just a matter of money and scope
Yeah.
and all that, which that all works itself out, honestly.
The direct flights
Um,
from here to Huntington Beach are super cheap too. I
oh,
just
there.
looked. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Also, if you
Anyway,
want to cuddle, Kathleen, like I will happily share a king bed with you or two queen beds or
Sweet.
Like
Love that.
Roomies.
I need a roommate so I can
Okay,
cut
great.
the
Love
hotel
it.
costs down.
I love this. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. What are you doing in early October? Because this is super important. And then we're going to Megan.
So what I'm doing is the second annual Hobbit LARP in Kentucky. So if you don't know, LARPing is live action role play, and it's like a Ren fair without the customers.
I love this so
And we're
much.
just going full Hobbit. And my friends did it last year and said it was incredible and so fun and ridiculous. And I'm like, well, I actually need a lot more of that in my life since I no longer do the Ren Fair. Off we go. I'm hobbiting in October.
So
11sies and second
Yes,
lunch.
this
Yes,
is
exactly.
this is
amazing.
why I know the right people are in this room though, because one, you shared that, and two, every single person on this call was like, "Oh my gosh, yes!" Which is
So
good.
if you want to look it up, I think they're still selling tickets. It's the Brandywine Festival. It's very, very silly. Uh
I love it. I love it. Okay, Megan, if you are leading from your full unedited self, what would you do differently?
I would ask the question I'm really scared of asking, and I would um I'm trying to think of how to say this without
No, you're good.
like the like changes need to be made internally, and I'm hedging on changes because I don't want to blow the whole thing up, but I think unedited, I would just blow the whole thing up.
Yeah,
I think the outcomes would be better,
better.
and it's yeah.
I love it. You're gonna do it next week. Okay.
Watch out.
Uh, Tori, what are you gonna do starting today?
I am going to quit caring about people's feelings so much because I cannot control them. And saying things clearly does not mean I'm saying them unkindly.
Mm,
And if someone else thinks that it's that, that's no longer my problem.
I love it. I love it. Micah,
If I was, I don't know if I'm
I know.
ready to.
If you were, if you were.
I would care less about this.
Is, isn't that interesting that I used to beat myself up over wanting to care less? Like I spent years, like it is so wrong to want to care less about things, but it's actually not. Like we're not supposed to care about everything at the extremes all the time, and that's where we
We're
like burn ourselves out.
we all die at the end of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
So
whether
we need to go Hobbit LARPing.
yeah, like whether
I
we
mean,
care about
obviously.
it or not, like it's the same outcome
Yeah.
at the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the time will pass no matter what we're doing in the time. So,
Yeah. Okay. Um,
Okay, I am going to say goodbye and that you guys are all fantastic. I have to go inside to the doctor's office.
okay, you go
So,
do that. And everyone here, just know that Tori is not only coming to Verve, but she is glitter auditing it. So
hell
people
yeah.
who are there will see her in person. All
I'm
right.
so excited. Okay, bye.
Bye. Um, okay,
Speaking
hi.
of time passes, I
You're
also
good.
have to.
You're good. Before you go, I want to make sure everyone saw I slightly tweaked our cadence so that this will not fall on fourth Fridays. It will fall on last Fridays. And for a lot of the months, that actually gives us breathing room before Happy Leader Power Hour and this call. So it should
Okay.
start falling the week after and give us a little more breathing room on this really heavy week. Okay. All right,
I
Micah.
saw that it had changed. I did not know what the change was.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Micah, we'll talk soon. Your website looks gorgeous.
Thank you.